Commissioner, certainly the city feels very badly about the injuries that he sustained and wish him a full and speedy recovery. Personally, Darrell Mount Jr.'s grandparents, Prince Mount was a friend of mine, Andy Mount, his grandmother. I've known most of the Mount kids at various times. I always had positive relationships with the Mount family. The very last thing I would ever wish for would be for any ill happening to the Mount family. I would ask that people please wait until these incidents are fully investigated. There's an awful lot to go through.
Absolutely.
And please take your time. It's unfortunate there's been an irresponsible blogger who has tried to juxtapose a lot of different instances that have happened in the city and try to give the impression that there's a high tendency on the part of our police force for brutality. That isn't the case, and
there is.
we have
it
really isn't. The fact of the matter is,
you're the only one talking, but none of you guys are talking, right?
The fact of the matter is, whatever does occur is investigated. There have been some officers who have been
investigating?
who have left the force because of a number of problems that have occurred. But in general, this is a very well thought of police force, and there has not been a high level of these kinds of incidents. Incidents do happen, and they are investigated, and we will look into all of this.
Yes, but you can't
there's a lot to look into. But I'm sorry that issues like the only person who brought the charge of quote-unquote police brutality, the only person who mentioned that was Phil Diamond, and Phil Diamond ought to know better. Police brutality is a very, very serious charge, and in terms of what happens on Broadway,
Rushing to judgment on the brutality.
at 302 on October 31st. We don't know what happened, but I think that we're really jumping the gun if we're making charges of police brutality. Our crime rates in Saturday swings, in terms of competency, again, just going back to Mr. Diamond's comments, we have very low crime rates. We have a very highly trained and professional police department. We don't have a perfect police department. We don't have a perfect public safety department. We don't have a perfect city council. We don't have a perfect government. But we do.
What you don't have is perfect management. That's what you don't have.
How does this look on your city?
Sir, please take your seat.
Well, he's commenting on my comments.
Sir, you have the opportunity.
He mentioned my name in his comments, so I'm replying to
Sir,
it.
you have the opportunity to review the council. How does the Commissioner's opportunity to reply to the comments?